I'm so happy to be here. Welcome to my bedroom.
Welcome to Keely Shay's bedroom. We are obviously still not back to normal, unfortunately, given everything that is here in LA. So our family has decided, well, our parents are still under evacuation warning, so they cannot be home right now, which is why they have been staying with Shay.
Yep.
And because y'all know my anxiety is always 100 out of 10, not always, but in situations like this, I decided to not go back to my place today and just stay and hang with the fam. So because we are all together, Keely Shay is going to join us. She is crashing our happy hour hang. I see the chat is already going off. George is in here. Brittany is in here. Maria is in here as well. Jonna, Marie, Shailene is in here as well. Jessica is in here. Kim, Care Bear Gratitude.
Hi guys.
Hello, Nicole, Melissa. Robert is in here as well. Abby, Patty, Melinda. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy that you guys are tuning in. Jessica said Nan sends her love. Jessica, please tell her we send our love right back. Tabitha just tuned in as well, and Dave and Lillian. Alina's tuning in from Colorado. We are going to get into some tea today. I know on Wednesday, that's when everything was kind of just like getting started.
You just did like a fire kind of up.
Yeah, and I just kind of like caught up with everyone, let everyone know that we were okay, what was going on. So today we are going to get into a little tea because I personally need a distraction. I know you need a distraction as well. It's been like 24/7, 365, checking our phones. It's
just
crazy.
been emotionally draining.
Yes.
The way that like we've had, I will say, like it's been so nice. We've had so many people reach out to check on us, which is so sweet, but it is a little overwhelming to like respond to everyone and give them the rundown of what's going on. But it's literally high highs and low lows, because it'll be like, okay, everything looks good. I think we're in the clear. And like 5 minutes later, a new fire will pop up 3 miles down the road. And it's like, oh, okay. So we've had our bags. I know you guys have been staying with CJ and I for like the last week, but we ended up packing a bag. When was that?
On Wednesday
or Thursday. And we've just had them in the corner just in case we need to go. And
it's literally 1 minute you feel like everything's Gucci and fine, and then the next minute you get a notification that's like, oh, no, it's not. Be aware. And basically where we are right now is the winds are picking back up tonight and tomorrow. So we're hoping by Wednesday we should hopefully.
I was gonna say Wednesday, if not by the end of the week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because I know for the next couple days it's not looking good here.
No. But hopefully, I'm trying to say by Wednesday to give me.
We also keep saying maybe it's just like precautionary. What if we're all gonna like prepare to think that the winds are gonna get much worse, and what if they don't?
We're hoping that
we're positive manifesting.
We're from Missouri, where the weather people would be like, it's gonna snow 5,000 inches, and then we would wake up and the next morning there would be nothing. So that's where I think we're like hopeful, but it's already, I can see, starting to get a little windy outside. But thank you guys so much for checking in.
So sweet.
Making sure that our fam is okay, asking how we are, also telling me to like take time, because you guys know I get anxiety and feel guilt whenever I'm not working. So truly, thank you guys so much. George is praying for rain. We're praying for rain as well.
That's
rain,
what I think
snow,
has made all of this
literally
so
anything.
bad, is that we have not had rain. I think I remember seeing on the
They said
this is like October.
This is the driest start to our rain season since 1850, and 1850 is when they started recording it.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
Basically the driest start ever
in history.
So yeah, that's great. But we are going to get into some stuff, you guys. We're going to be talking about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. We're going to be talking about Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner. We're going to talk about Selena. We're going to talk about Justin. I'm really excited to get into the Justin tea of it all, because it kind of affirms some things that we've already discussed. You guys know I'm big on consistency. We're getting some things that are feeding some of our theories. I can't wait to get into it. And then we're going to end with a little Taylor and Travis, because like the rest of us, Shay also loves Taylor and Travis.
I just can't. We were talking about it this morning, and I was like, I am so ready for the Chiefs to play, because that just means more Tavis content. And
now that she's done with the Eras tour,
we need to be fed.
You know what I mean?
And I need some Tavis content to distract me.
1,000,000%. I saw Marie say any Blake and Justin news. So I feel like the most recent Blake and Justin update probably came towards the end of last week when Justin Baldoni's attorney appeared on the Megyn Kelly
Saw
show.
this on TikTok.
And the members got this in their members only video on Friday. Shout out to the members. If you have not joined the House of Hill membership, Keely Shea's a member. Highly recommend. It is so much fun. You get access to a members only live on Tuesdays, a members only live every Friday, and to our House of Hill group chat. Also, hi real life Southern Barbie. Hello. So on, I think it was on Thursday is when the actual interview happened. The end of last week, Justin Baldoni's attorney appeared on Megyn Kelly.
It was good.
He said that he still plans on suing Blake Lively, quote, into oblivion.
Yeah.
Which that means that they must have some piece of evidence that they feel like is a smoking gun, in my opinion, because I feel like a lawyer's not going to go.
That's like the comments that I was
Yeah,
saying.
on
like,
a public
they're not
platform.
Go and say that unless they know for sure that they're going to win. Or like they feel very confident that they're going to win.
Yes, so he went on there and said, we're still planning on suing Blake Lively.
Into oblivion.
And then also Megyn Kelly played a leaked voice note from Justin Baldoni to members of his team on It Ends With Us. And he claimed in this voice note that during the premiere of It Ends With Us, him and his family and friends were asked to go to the basement because Blake allegedly did not want him or his people around her. And in the voice note, he said that, you know, even though they were sequestered to the basement, they were all laughing and still making it a joyous occasion. And they don't make movies for, you know, the materialistic aspect and the carpets. They do it because they believe in the project. And just ended the voice note saying the truth will come to light. So essentially, it's still a lot of back and forth. There's still, I feel like, a lot that needs to come out about the situation. We don't know fully either way.
It's definitely very interesting. I am curious to see what comes out. I think that there's things from both sides. Do you know what I mean?
I said either way, in my opinion, and I've said this from the beginning, regardless of if Blake Lively is the biggest bee on the planet, she does not deserve to be harassed at work.
No.
Regardless.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I think
completely
that's
agree with
something that gets lost. People are like, she's a horrible person. It's like, yeah, but even if you're a horrible person, you should still be safe when you go to work, number one. But number two, I think that there, again, is still a lot that's going to come out. And I also think, too, that regardless of the outcome, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's careers will never be the same.
Yeah.
Like, they both are going to struggle from this regardless.
I think let your character speak for itself. Like, I feel like you don't see, all we've seen is like these negative interview clips from Blake Lively resurfacing, but like
there's also a lot of back and forth too.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
But like anything I've ever seen of like Justin Baldoni on his podcast,
you were a big proponent of him before.
Nothing but positive. I always when like this whole conversation started when we were in Europe and we were talking about it, he preaches nothing but like emotional intelligence.
But that we don't know.
No, I know.
I'm just devil's advocate, that he could be playing in our faces.
Absolutely. I'm just saying I feel like it's just that would be crazy for someone who like preaches that on a podcast all the time to like go and be the opposite. I don't know. It's just very interesting.
We are obviously going to wait and see. We also have Lorraine popping in as well, thinking of everyone in the fire's path. We were just catching up on the Justin and Blake tea because I think Marie asked about it.
Yeah.
Also, Bex popped in, Unserious popped in saying love, prayers, safety mads. P.S. Trav said taste good. I know, we're going to talk about Taylor and Travis for sure. Also, Joy is in here as well. Yes, Joy, as of right now, our parents' house is safe. They're still under evacuation warnings, which is why they have not returned home. Their power has also been in and out. It was out for like 4 or 5 days.
No, I think 6 total.
6 days. Mom and Hill went back and had to throw away pretty much all of the food in the fridge because it was rotting. Yeah, disgusting. Which was really gross. But the house is still there, and they won't return to the house until it is completely 1000% safe. We are anxious people. And honestly, our whole family takes this very seriously. We have never experienced a fire before. Tornadoes, we got that on lock, but wildfires,
no idea what's happening.
Literally no idea what's happening. So we will be taking every precaution to make sure that we are safe. Also, this is a white wine spritzer. I just saw someone say, "Are you drinking a pint of wine?" Jessica.
A pint.
We decided to do white wine spritzers.
I haven't had
Keely
a sip
Shay
yet.
was going to do dry January, but it's been a little rough start to the year, honestly.
Ooh, did you use the bubbly in that?
Mm-hmm. Isn't it good?
That's really
the Bellini flavored bubbly. Also, hi, Nicole. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Also, Jelena is in here as well. Jelena, we were just catching up on the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni tea that we talked about in the members only video. Now, I guess we can go ahead and get into the tea. The only other thing I was going to say is that for anyone who needs a pick-me-up, because I know the beginning of the year has not been ideal for literally, I feel like, any of us. Shailene, yes, we have Tavis tea at the end of today. Spencer Pratt, his TikTok, you guys, has been giving Shay and I so much life during all of this.
I'm living for the return of Spencer Pratt in 2025.
Like, truly an icon. Him and Heidi lost everything. They lost their house in the Palisades fire. But
so sad.
He has been hustling his little tush off on TikTok, you guys.
Yes.
He has been, like, responding to hate comments, which is funny to me. He has been honestly taking this tragedy in as much stride as he can. And then also he's been promoting Heidi's album from 2010.
Yeah, old music. And I'm pretty
sure. And it's charting on iTunes.
Somebody put it in the chat, but I saw a video, I don't know if it was this morning, that he's getting Pitbull on a remix.
Yes.
He was like, Pitbull has the files. We can release it as early as midnight tonight.
Like,
I love this return of Spencer. We were talking about this. Is like,
yes.
You know what? Say what you will about Spencer Pratt and Heidi back in the day, a little toxicity, but like he always rode hard for her, and he does nothing but support her.
And LH says, I personally harassed Pitbull for like, I'm literally same. I am here for it.
I'm like, if anything, it shows that like he stands his wife, and like
Keely Shay is like here for Spencer Pratt's redemption.
I love it.
No, you guys, I've been cackling at his TikToks. Like, truly have been.
There was one where he had a ginormous glass of white wine.
Yes, like a light in such a dark time. Truly so good. Also, Nicole, thank you so much again for another heart. I really love and appreciate it. Also, I wanted to shout out Kelly's mini-me, Sophia. Madison, I let the House of Hill know first when I was pregnant with her, and she just turned 3.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's
oh my
so
gosh.
cute.
Hi, Sophia. Happy 3rd birthday. And hi, Kelly. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into the tea. Jewel said I loved it when he said he saved his Taylor merch.
I saw that.
He's been wearing either Taylor merch or Heidi's merch every single day.
So
and exactly, Crimson Rose, this is not giving Crystal Spencer.
No.
This is giving, I don't even
Dad
know.
Spencer.
Just
I
Dad
feel like Family
Spencer.
Spencer.
Family Spencer. He is so funny.
Yeah.
He did one
I'm
about
here for it.
how now he said that his whole career since quitting the Hills, everyone has only said that he's a broke loser. And now that he's lost his home, he's like, and now everyone's saying, why should I feel bad for you? You're a rich celebrity. Shay and I were cracking up. He goes, this is the biggest rebrand I could ever give myself.
Yeah, he goes, talk about a rebrand. If anyone could change my Google alerts to now being called a rich
celebrity. I mean, again, I feel horrible. He lost everything. His parents lost everything. His parents' home was over 100 years old.
It's so sad.
But
so sad. But like, talk about, like you said, having such a positive mindset during such a horrible time. And like, you know, you think about their sweet little kids. They're so sweet. And like seeing your parents have like a positive outlook on you losing everything is just, I think it's such a great lesson.
So Stream, what is her album again?
I don't know. Do you want me to look it up?
Oh shoot. Wow, we're literally horrible. Horrible
I'll look it up.
fans. It's called oh my gosh. Someone in the chat's gonna know. Also, Unserious, thank you so much. 2 baddies running circles on these tea channels. Thank you. Just 2 sisters, honestly, having fun. Superficial. I'm just glad that I was able to convince Shay to come on. I was like, we're together. Why not?
I got in from a workout like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
She's like, you know, we're going live at 3:30, so yeah.
Loves it.
This is what we got in 30 minutes.
Okay, so we're kicking things off talking about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, you guys. So Justine Bateman, Jason Bateman's sister, for anyone who, we love Jason Bateman and his best friends.
Justine and Jason.
Yeah, best friends with Jennifer Aniston.
A theme.
But Justine Bateman, went off about Harry and Meghan on Twitter because yesterday Harry and Meghan came and visited people who've been affected by the wildfires in LA. They were meeting people, talking to people,
Okay.
kind of looking at the devastation and the Palisades. And she tweeted out saying, quote, "What a repulsive photo op they achieved. They are touring the damage. Are they politicians now? They don't live here. They're tourists, disaster tourists."
Oh.
Okay. So pretty harsh words, I would say. Now, a source on behalf of Harry and Meghan did respond to these accusations via Page Six. The insider said, quote, "It's offensive to Meghan and Harry that anybody would think this is merely a photo opportunity." The source said, well, yes, they may live 90 miles north of the city because they live in Montecito, which thankfully Montecito has not been affected. I think now they're having winds, but like,
yeah,
that's
like,
near where we were about to dip out if we needed to dip out.
That was our plan, was we were gonna evacuate to Santa Barbara.
So which is on the way to there. Meghan, this source went on to say that Meghan was born and raised in Los Angeles, so this is and will always be a home to her. Mm-hmm. What do you think, I guess, about Harry and Meghan getting dragged for this?
Here's the
thing. I was watching the videos and I was crying at the videos of them talking to people. I'm also just emotional right now, so maybe I'm like
I feel
blinded.
like I think Jelena just said it, that like they cannot do anything without receiving hate. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's 100% true. I think it's like in their nature to
be philanthropic.
Yes, mm-hmm. to go like that's literally all Harry has known his entire life is like going out and trying to make people feel better. And I feel like she was so great at that when she was part of the royal family, of like getting down on people's like, level
connecting.
And like, yes, and being personable. I think regardless if they're 90 miles away, like it's still happening close and too close for comfort. I
also think too, at least they're getting out there and doing something.
Could you imagine if they didn't do anything? You know that there would probably be people being like, these rich people who haven't done anything to help uplift the community. You know what I mean? If they didn't do anything, people would be more mad.
I kind of feel like Harry and Meghan, when it came to this situation, they were damned if they did and damned if they didn't. They've lived in California now for, 3 years, 4 years?
Didn't they move here during COVID? Or was it after that?
So almost 5 years they've been here. But Meghan Markle is from LA. So, and regardless, I'm not from here. Neither, obviously, we're not from here. No. But it's still, being a part of this community is still devastating seeing what is going on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it is truly, you guys, unescapable. It is a mind F constantly on what is going on. And so, of course, they're going to feel compelled to get out and try and talk with people and meet with people. And I will say, we were watching the news, and remember the guy for, I think it was the Red Cross. He said big way to even help people, it may seem superficial, but just by talking with people, connecting with people, giving them emotional resources and emotional support. So, well, yes, I understand Justine's point. If you're looking at it, scrolling on social media, it's really easy to be like,
they're putting themselves
they're taking advantage of the situation. Yeah. But sometimes people just want to feel a connection. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I really don't, I'm with you, Jelena. I kind of don't believe they deserve this level of hate. It's actually crazy to me right now that in the midst of all of this going on, I'm like, Justine, again, live for you and Jason, but I feel like we should maybe be directing some of that hatred towards other people who really dropped the ball in this situation. Okay. And also, why are we spreading hate right now? We should all be coming together. The other thing I wanted to say is Meghan also pushed back the release of her new Netflix series with Love Meghan. It was supposed to be released on Thursday, but now it's not going to be released until March 4th. Okay. She also got hate for this decision, you guys. People were saying that Meghan Markle is only doing this because she's worried her premiere is going to be overshadowed by the fires. Oh my God. She released a statement saying that she was happy Netflix agreed with her in pushing it back to continue focusing on those affected by the fires in LA. An insider did speak on this to People magazine, saying, delaying the release of With Love Meghan was likely an easy decision for her. I don't think she could imagine putting out a show centered on joy and hosting when so many people in her home state no longer have homes to host people in. I think it's sad that critics are saying she's only doing this to avoid the fires overshadowing her show. We're all human, and we're all dealing with a catastrophe.
I don't know what more you want from this woman.
I literally don't. I don't know what people.
Also, I cannot wait for.
I told
show.
them that I know people were hating on her show and saying it looks like fake authenticity.
Oh,
but I said you were loving the trailer.
Eating it with a spoon. I loved it. I mean, to me, it's giving like old school like Food Network, like Ina Garten, like it's giving modern day Martha Stewart. I loved it. I thought it looked super sweet. I was really looking forward to it. Obviously, I think she did the right thing pushing it back. I don't think it was a fear of getting outshadowed by the fires. I think she was doing it out of respect.
Unless Meghan Markle, if Meghan Markle really is the biggest bad person on the planet, like I will wear a clown nose on whenever this is revealed because I'm just not saying it. Also, shout out to Cass. Sorry again that I can't say
Cass.
No, you are so fine, but wanted to show you my support and love. I've been praying every day for you and your family and everyone in California. I hope you all are safe. Love to you all. Thanks, Cass. Sending so much love to you and your family. You are the absolute sweetest. Thank you so much for checking in. Before we get into Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner, yes, we can talk about Patrick Mahomes and Brittany Mahomes. They did welcome their third child. Golden Ray. They love a theme. So their children's names are Sterling, Bronze, and Golden.
And then they have Steel and Silver are the dogs.
So they love,
if you notice, it's all a theme.
Heavy metals?
No, Madison. It's like, hello, like, placing, like, bronze, gold, and silver.
Yeah, but I feel like, it's cute. But bronze, you wouldn't want to be bronze.
No, because he's the third.
No, he's not the third.
Yes, he is.
He's golden.
Patrick Mahomes Sr.
Patrick
Mahomes Jr.
Okay. I didn't realize that's where the bronze was coming in.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Somebody put that, but I think he's I think it's because he's like the third.
Yes. Dave said he's the third. Okay, I did not realize that he was the third. Well, we have a third in our family and we call him Trip.
Yeah, which is cute.
But it's really cute.
But think about Bronze the third. That's
cute.
Now do you see it?
Now I understand. In my head, I was thinking like, wow.
I'm thinking they're going to refer to her as Goldie.
Which, if that's the case,
which I think is cute. I think it's adorable.
That is cuter.
I wonder what they call
Beck said heavy metals. I'm screaming. You guys.
I'm like, heavy metals? It's not the periodic table. Okay.
You guys, the blonde sometimes goes a little too deep.
Heavy metals. Madison needs the heavy metal detox smoothie.
I do, literally. Give me all the blueberries. Also, hi, Tamara. I'm so happy that you popped in. Robert said Golden is a pretty name. And I think if they call her Goldie,
I think it's adorable.
I would love that. The woman who used to live in my apartment.
Think about the fact of
you guys, I'm so embarrassed about the heavy metals.
Sterling and Bronze have that cute little like blonde curly hair and like a little girl named Goldie with like cute blonde curly hair. I think that is just
and thankfully Beck said the periodic table comment just made me spit out my wine everywhere. I also think too, thank goodness she gave birth before playoffs.
No, I think it was like, if I had to guess, like she was probably prepared. Like they probably scheduled the C-section. Like there's no way. This is her third baby. She knows what she's doing. Like, so that way she could schedule it with enough time, knowing he was going to be off, that they could like have a little enjoyment of baby time before he has to go back to work. And I love it.
I'm glad it all worked out.
I think
they planned it. Yeah,
I think that's perfect. Like, good for them. I mean,
Jessica said I need to know who the godparents are. Hopefully Taylor and Travis.
That's a good question.
Hopefully Uncle Trav. Also live with Marissa said, hey, how are you both? Just got here, screenshot time. So 3, 2.
Awkward silence.
Shout out to Marissa. She always makes sure I look good in the screenshots she shares to social media, which that is a true friend. That is a true friend. A girl's girl. So thank you, Marissa, so much. We were talking about Patrick and Brittany Mahomes' new baby that they just announced her birth literally earlier today. Earlier today. Congratulations to Brittany and Patrick. Hopefully Patrick is able to get enough sleep.
Thought about this. Think about this.
Before the playoffs.
Baby, third Super Bowl, three-peat. Could be a good omen.
It is. We are going to the Super Bowl. We do have some Lions fans.
Okay, here's the thing.
Tamara and Tabitha are Lions fans.
Obviously, we are diehard Chiefs fans, but I've already like said to myself, if the Chiefs like don't make
Well, but
it
that's
or
not
don't
gonna
win,
happen.
I'm just saying
That's
the
not
only
gonna
other
happen.
team that I would want to win would
Bex
be.
is an Eagles fan. We obviously have a soft spot for the Eagles.
But if there would be one other team that I would want to win, it would be the Lions.
I love their coach. You guys know
Dan Campbell.
He is so sweet. He is so cute. I just think he's so passionate, which like people who are passionate makes me cry.
They just seem like a good team. Like any like social media stuff that I've seen about them, like they just seem like they have a good heart.
And honestly, I feel like the Chiefs team, like the Chiefs players and the Lions players would be really good friends.
Yes.
Like,
Someone said they're a Texans fan too, and I love CJ Stroud. I think he's also
I feel like our teams have similar energies.
Similar rapport.
Yes, like good people.
Good team culture. I was
yes,
gonna say
exactly.
company culture, but they're not really a company.
Yes, I mean, kind of, honestly. I'm also laughing. Joy said, I'm a true Bears fan. We suck, LMAO. You know what, Joy? We sucked for a long time, so hang in there.
Your day could be coming.
Your day could be coming. Exactly. Daisy loves the Texans as well, and also I'm dying. Dave said, born during the bye week. She's already a good fan.
Yeah, literally.
Honestly, she's already
the golden child.
Oh, but don't you? Okay, let's get into this Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny tea, you guys. So I'm interested because I know some people are really passionate about Bad Bunny not being with Kendall Jenner anymore.
Are they not together?
They're not together anymore. Okay. They've like reconciled briefly last year, if you guys remember this, and then refizzled back out. Also, if you guys are here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, will you please go ahead and do so? After this, we're getting into the Selena tea, Justin tea, and the Taylor and Travis tea, aka the tea that everybody wants. So please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, because you guys know how YouTube notifications are.
Give it a thumbs up.
They're hit or miss, and that way people can get their notifications before we get into that tea. But Bad Bunny recently released a new album, and people were speculating that some of the songs were about Kendall or Kendall inspired.
Okay.
And I was looking up some of the lyrics because obviously they're in Spanish. So I was doing what you Gen Zers do, and I was on Reddit.
Good for you.
And I was looking on Reddit at the translated lyrics, and I will say there are some shady lyrics. Yeah, one of the shady lyrics was actually translates to, "You're like a pothole in Puerto Rico, I avoid you." Oh. And then it was like, "No more poems for you." Yeah. So a little alleged shade from from Bad Bunny to Kendall Jenner. Now that would be another story.
The other double B name.
The other double B. And he was actually asked if these songs are about Kendall or his other ex. And he did an interview with Time Magazine, and he said, quote, "I've written songs inspired by people that people don't have an effing clue who they are. The meaning of the song can vary in many things, like the absence of a person who is no longer with you or a love, but it can be many other things too that are no longer there." So basically he's saying yes without saying yes.
To be honest, I think it's literally all still for PR. So like,
you think that Bad Bunny and Kendall were for PR the whole time?
Absolutely.
Oh my, you little messy Marvin.
I'm just saying.
I do think that they were having fun for a little.
That video when he's like, the mosquitoes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, she is chronically online, so.
Somebody knows the mosquito video that I'm talking about, where he's like, watch out for the mosquitoes. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I literally have no idea.
Ever since I saw that video, I was like, there is nothing there. Like, they like, can barely.
There might have been some physical chemistry.
Okay. I mean, he's Spanish. Of course there's going to be physical chemistry. Like,
Joy said, ouch.
I'm just saying. So I'm saying, like, that was a very.
Oh, Jelena knows what you're talking about.
There's like an easy way to kind
Miss Jackie X said, "I believe in my Pisces twin."
Thank you. The mosquito video was so funny. Thank you. I could see him answering that like question and basically kind of alluding to the fact, just for it to get more
press. But Bad Bunny fans do not want to think that he would need her.
I don't think that's what I'm saying.
You know, they are very passionate of like, Kendall Jenner will ruin your.
That's what I'm saying. I think that it was.
I haven't missed it on Serious. I'm gonna say it just like it.
I honestly just think that if anything, it was PR for Kendall. I mean, I'm just saying she's not that. As to quote, was that Kim? She's just not that interesting. She's interesting to look at. Yeah. I think she's gorgeous, but like she's just not that interesting.
People, I also saw too. People, no. I mean, people were also saying that this might have been a relationship to help her promote 818 and more about his culture. I don't know.
And I think cultural appropriation.
Yes, alleged. She's been accused of that. But with that, Keela Shay's never going to be allowed on a happy hour hanging in. No, I'm just kidding. But regardless, I also think if she did inspire some of his songs, like, who cares? Taylor's
he's been with, I can't, like any other
I can't sit up here
artist
and be like, how dare you, Bad Bunny, sing about your ex-girlfriend, because I'm up here standing whenever Taylor Swift sings about her ex-boyfriends. I love that Sabrina Carpenter called out Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. So, like, I don't know. I think if he's doing it, do it. But I would love a little more of a yes or no. Like, say it with your chest. Say it with chutzpah. You know what I mean? Also, Unserious said, Ari said there's Ethan Sunshine Deluxe. Ethan's going to be in the deluxe album?
Or is there
a deluxe version of...
Or maybe there's
Eternal Sunshine?
A song about him. About SpongeBob.
I will give it a listen, obviously.
Yes.
But it better be that we're spending the rest of our lives together, because we blew up both of our lives before this, for me to really support it 100%. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like they better be in this forever and ever, because it was so messy them getting together.
Here's the thing. I think what...
Also, shout out Miss Ace. Hi, Miss Ace.
I think what stinks is that, like, this Wicked movie was, like, such a good moment for Ariana after everything that poor girl has been through. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like...
With
just everything. Yeah. Mac, Manchester, just, like, she's had a rough go. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like this was such a pivotal turning point for her, of like, for her career, and I hate that, like, the lead up to it was kind of all, like, squashed,
messy
with this Ethan thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's, like, hard for me to support it, because I'm like, I feel like that really just, like, took away from what could have been a really standout
we
moment.
Still need to watch Wicked, honestly.
We have not watched
we should do that tonight.
Okay, we're doing that.
We're doing that tonight. We're doing that tonight, because we can rent it on Amazon. We need to watch it. I'm also laughing. Abby said the tequila branding she did was stretching.
Thank you, Abby.
It was in the field.
Was she? Did
with
she
the
not
bolo
have
tie?
She had a headdress on.
No, she wore braids.
Oh, okay.
Fake news. Bullshit. Reel it in.
I don't have good memory.
She has the memory of a goldfish, so no one count on her for facts. She is just here for...
close enough, okay?
She is just here for opinions, not for facts. I'm the facts. Crimson Rose also said it's more like she needs him for more fame around Latino America as such, especially to get them to buy the tequila, for sure.
Yep.
Unserious said Ethan Sunshine equals Stan joke for Eternal Sunshine.
Okay. I like that.
Oh my God. Oh, SpongeBob. You guys, I also saw, I think Cass actually messaged me on Instagram that Ethan and Ariana's brother Frankie took a photo together at one of the Wicked events.
Could you not tell them apart?
And they were, it literally haunts my nightmares. It literally haunts my dreams. Okay, let's go ahead. And Miss Jackie X said, LOL, Maddie, such big sis energy.
Literally.
You guys, to a T. Obviously, you already know that, but the big sis, little sis energy is crystal clear. I'm also laughing. Daisy said, break up with your girlfriend because I'm bored. Ariana's... The fact that she has that song out there and then this happened, that's crazy.
It's almost like she was subtle foreshadowing, you know?
Yes, I love that trend on TikTok, soon to be RIP. Okay, let's move on and get into this Selena Gomez tea. You guys, if you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, we're almost at over 200. So please, please, please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Okay, you guys. Also, Jessica said it can have super high reviews. I won't watch it. To Wicked. Jessica said, no one come for me.
We'll give it a full
I am
review.
not watching Wicked. You guys, a little bit of Selena tea. This is also why I love Selena. Just casually, quietly donated $5 million to...
$5 million?
Yes, to help those affected by the wildfires in LA. Thomas Teague, the CEO of Direct Relief, confirmed the donation and said it will support the Southern California Wildfire Relief Fund. Beyonce's charitable fund, Be Good, announced on its Instagram that it's going to be donating $2.5 million. I'm just naming a few other people who have done donations. Jamie Lee Curtis pledged $1 million on Instagram. But again, these donations are absolutely incredible and amazing. Taylor donated 10.
That's insane.
I just have to shout out Selena Gomez. Also, hi, Anna. I have to shout out Selena for doing it quietly. Again, any
she does.
donation is absolutely incredible and amazing, and that's really what is needed. But I just love she's down to earth, she's low key. Also, a little added Selena tea, but these are coming from blind items.
So is that
y'all
like,
know how I
female?
feel. Yes.
Okay.
But I'm very 50-50 on blind items because sometimes I think they are exacerbated.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think people like to take them and run with them when sometimes they shouldn't.
Okay.
We have to keep in mind who these people are that are giving this information.
Right.
But two interesting blind items that I just wanted to bring up to you guys. We can take from them what we want.
Okay.
One said that Benny and Selena don't want a long engagement and that they'll likely have a celebration, probably not in California anymore, or her home state at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Okay. The other blind item said that Selena and Benny are already married. Which, if our theory is correct and they did get engaged back in August, which I'm pretty sure that's when they got engaged, they just announced it recently. There's a chance that this other blind item could kind of be true in the fact that they did already have a ceremony at the beginning of the year. We're at the beginning of the year and they could already be married.
Okay.
Do you think there's any truth to that, or do you think they're just two engaged girly pops living their best lives?
I could see that being true only because they've been very good about keeping things close to that, like close to the chest that they wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could see that being true just for the sake of like not having to deal with the
hoopla. I also could see them wanting a really small, intimate wedding.
I'm just literally so happy for
It would be
her.
crazy.
I don't even care
It
what
would be
happens.
crazy if they got married, even at a small ceremony at one of their houses, and none of them leaked.
I kind of agree with Jessica.
Yeah,
I think that
that it would have been leaked.
something
Jessica, you and I were right here with that.
would have been leaked by now if they already got married.
Andrea said, and he called her wife on Insta. He did call her wife
But
whenever.
like, I don't think that's like, I think anytime people get engaged, they like start, obviously, you know, you have a short time to like refer to someone as your fiance, but like, I don't think that's like him calling her his
You don't think
wife.
that necessarily would mean that they're married already?
I don't.
I don't know.
I just think he's so obsessed with her and
I
is like so excited that they're getting married.
I will say Zendaya and Tom Holland have been engaged since Christmas, and none of their friends leaked it. Nobody leaked it until she went to the Golden Globes.
I am so happy about that.
So yeah, you're a Marvel.
Not only that,
Stan.
I just think like Tom Holland and Zendaya are absolutely precious. Like their interview moment compilations are, they're so cute.
I actually love them too. I love that they're so private. I think it makes it more special.
And I don't know if you saw, but he was on a podcast like right before Christmas, and like
where he said he would disappear from the public when he has kids.
Oh no, they were basically like, so what are you doing for Christmas? And he was like talking about how he was going to be in the States with his like girlfriend's family, and everyone was like, he literally knew that he was proposing, and like you can tell he's like excited about it, but it's really cute. You'll have to look.
Okay, I need to look it up. Also, Miss A said, I think that will definitely connect to the Bieber's public fight and reaction to Selena's engagement. T. Also, Unserious said Ariana's leaked song "Fantasize" is about home wrecking, and another leak called "He Had It Comin'." In the lyrics, she says, "Had a wife and a thing on the side." See, it's like, how can I support you if you're doing that?
Oh,
that's a little too on the nose for me. Like, that's like a little too.
Okay, it's
it's an unconfirmed leak. Maybe it's AI.
An unreleased song. Okay, we'll have to look.
I don't trust AI. You know what I mean? You got to be careful in these streets. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So Maria, I've also heard things about Benny's Malibu house.
Oh no.
And where I mean, obviously I don't know the exact location of his house, but where it looked like it was, I don't know. You guys, the way these fires have moved, I don't understand. Again, I don't understand it. You'll see videos where one person loses their home and somehow the fire hops and doesn't touch the next house.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything confirmed one way or the other. So that is one thing I definitely don't want to play with, because so many people have lost their homes and have lost everything. So once we get confirmation on that, obviously we will discuss it. But until I know for 1000% fact, I don't know yet. A lot of people in that area of Malibu too haven't even been allowed to go back and check on their homes. So a lot of people don't even know what the status is. I know Paris Hilton was able to go back, but I don't know
I feel like I've
if
seen
Benny
kind
Blanco.
of conflicting, and it depends like what's
where
crazy,
you were.
which I'm sure if you guys have been watching the news, like some of these areas that have been affected, like it is one road in, one road out, or like really tight turns. And it's just like, so if you can't get in, like there's literally no other way for you to get in. Do you know what I mean? So who knows? That's really,
I really hope.
I
hope not. And
that would just be horrible.
Again, like I said on Wednesday, you guys, I know a lot of people are trolling and saying awful things and saying, well, these people are rich celebrities, so who really cares? They're going to be able to rebuild. You know, here I've been saying since Wednesday, just because somebody is a rich celebrity doesn't take away the fact that they just lost everything. That's still heartbreaking. That's still incredibly sad. I don't care how much money you have. You're still completely, your foundation is destroyed. And a lot of these people who are losing their homes are not rich celebrities. Like a lot of these homes are
in the Eaton fire. It's literally all of these homes in Altadena and Pasadena. That's like hard working middle class citizens who literally lost everything.
Families who had homes next door to each other. Even some of these homes in the Palisades, same thing that, you know, their grandparents originally bought. And they will never be able to afford property there again because the property value in these places has skyrocketed. I've seen older people, 80, 90 years old, who have lost everything.
It's so sad. I hate it.
Like, how are they going, you know? So I know none of us here in the House of Hill have been talking like that, thank God, because we don't have people like that in our fam. We all have humanity and empathy, and we're all amazing. But it's just even crazy to me that people can make comments like that. Or I've seen comments of like, LA, this is what you get. Hollywood, this is what you get. Like, this is our punishment. And again, I'm not denying that Hollywood is crazy, okay? Someone else came out today accusing Diddy of an incident in 2000s. She claimed she was 16 years old. I'm not saying that Hollywood does not have some really bad eggs, but Hollywood is such a small portion
of LA.
Like a very small portion when you really look at it. And it's devastating. And a lot of the people who have been affected are not Hollywood.
No.
You know? Always wanted to say that because I feel like some people have been crazy.
No, there's been like crazy conspiracy theories out there, and it's just been a little, when we see like real time what's happening, it's like just insane to see that people are like turning this into a political thing. It's
wild. I also, unserious, I saw you had it's not AI. It's not AI. It was scrapped and got leaked. It's real.
So it was like
I mean, at least her label was like, girl, no.
Don't release
that. But then the internet said, LOL, we're going to release it anyway. Also, Joy, I saw you asking about the marriage licenses, if they are public record. So that is true. I'm sure if she filed for a marriage license, at least in the state of California, because it sounds like it could be in California or Texas. So I guess
the wedding.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see them doing it. Oh, I don't know, actually.
I know. I really could see her going.
I'm just
one way or the other, honestly.
Excited for them.
For sure.
Did you see the TikTok of like when she's getting ready for the Golden Globes and he's like hyping her up behind? I love them. Literally all it took me was watching Benny Blanco's
architectural. I told them that you showed me that, and that's what made me start liking.
No, I saw Benny Blanco. And I was like, Selena, I get it. Like, I think he you can tell he's a very intentional person. He listens. Like, everything has purpose. He's a good egg.
A good egg. Which, speaking of, well, we're kind of going from Selena's good egg to someone who didn't treat Selena the best. Right. But that's in the past, so you know what I mean? It's fine. You guys, let's go ahead and get into this Justin Bieber tea. If you're here and you have not given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. So you guys, there are now, you're right, Miss Ace, the past is in the past. And Jelena is, RIP, Never gonna happen again. Unserious said, if you quickly Google We Had It Come and the official lyrics are up because it was real and not AI. The Fantasized song's still up on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh my.
Well, I'm gonna do some searching after this.
Kayla Shay's gonna be on TikTok for 5 hours after this.
I love a good leaked song. That's literally how I used to listen to all the Nicki Minaj unleashed songs is on YouTube.
Cheese and rice. Okay, you guys, so multiple reports are going around that Justin Bieber is planning a music comeback this year in 2025.
I'm here for that.
It was, I think where this originated from is Puck News' Matthew Baloney. He claims to have sources that have said Justin is planning to return to music because he, quote, needs the money and wants to work. Now, what I also found interesting in this report, the publication also pointed out that Justin allegedly still owes his touring company, AEG, quote, a ton for his canceled tour. Because remember, he had to cancel his Justice tour as well. He canceled
about that.
Purpose tour and the Justice tour. So it would make sense that he would still owe his touring company some money from that, probably.
Well, yeah, because they probably book like on a contract base. Like you're gonna get paid for the entirety of the tour.
Among other pop star expenses. He also reportedly has a new lawyer representing him during this comeback, Michael Rhodes. This guy has also represented members of the Kardashians in the past. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, Madison, BFFR. We've heard about this Justin Bieber needing money situation before. Y'all, let's sift through. We sift through the tea here in the House of Hill. That is what we do best. Also, hi, Betty. She said, hi, Madison. It's so nice to see you both safe and sound.
Hi, Betty.
Hi, Betty. Thank you for tuning in. I will say, you guys, we have now heard about Justin Bieber struggling financially one too many times for me to just completely write it off.
Okay.
This is like the third or fourth time we've heard about Justin struggling with funds. Again, I'm not saying Justin's broke. I'm not saying Justin is, losing everything. I'm not saying that. But I think anyone with two eyes and one brain cell can see that where Justin was is not where he is now.
Well, and if you owe someone a ton of money that you were expecting to probably make back on the tour, that's like,
I just think like it's very clear that what he once had coming in is definitely not, he's not doing anything.
Sure.
He's not doing anything. Celebrities have a lot of expenses.
Selling all of his.
He did. He sold his music catalog already.
Wow.
So he's not
really
making
getting
royalties.
Residuals
Nope.
From that.
Nope. And they have a lot of expenses. Think about multiple properties, people on their payroll.
Yeah.
Traveling, like celebrities, security. Celebrities have a lot of expenses. And what was coming in at one point is definitely not coming in anymore. We also know, remember we had that report about how he wants to sue some of his ex-business managers.
Okay.
Because he believes that they did not do their due diligence on some business deals that they got him in. But remember when that report came out, sources said that Justin's circle is divided on him suing these people. Half the people are like, yeah, sue them. But then the other half are like, was it really the business managers who lost this money? Or was it you being young and irresponsible when he was kind of going through that rebellious phase? Okay. I also thought too, I didn't even think about him owing his touring company money.
No, that would make sense.
But that makes complete sense. Also remember too, when he did that gig for the billionaire's birthday for $10 million, I thought that was crazy considering this man has not gone on stage in years.
How did he sound? Were there videos of him performing?
I think they were like posting some videos on social media, but I never saw like a full.
Yeah.
He still sounded pretty good. I mean, he's still super talented.
That's my thing.
He's Justin Bieber.
I see this, like, people talk about this on TikTok because I personally was a old school Justin Bieber stan. Like,
you guys, Keila Shea went to his concert when he was in his like baby phase.
Obsessed. Okay, I knew every unreleased song. I saw Jelena was posting about it. I saw a TikTok trend the other day of seeing if you knew all of his unreleased songs, and I did. Okay, I still remembered all of them.
See, next time someone says Madison hates Justin Bieber, I'm gonna be like,
no, I was.
My sister is literally a stan.
Obsessed. Okay, but I've seen people theorizing like if he went on like I know you're not gonna love this, but like a Taylor Swift themed like Eras tour to go through his different eras of music. Like people are like, I would go 100%.
I said he should do a residency. I think a residency
would be great
way better on his mental health because He does not do. He is now the past 2 tours he's done did not end well. You know what I mean?
He's biting off more than he could chew.
He's bitten off a little more he could chew. If he's in Vegas, you know what I mean? He's in one place. Haley and the Bebe can be with him. And he just performs twice a week.
Yeah.
And can rest 5 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just think for his mental health, like, that would be better for him.
I think that'd be a great thing.
Yeah.
And I also been saying, because I was thinking about this when you're like, there's not a lot of money coming in. I'm like, at this point, I would assume that, like, Haley is the primary breadwinner with Rose.
Yes.
Because, like, I know that Rose does, I mean, I see it everywhere. I've never tried it, but, I mean,
we've never tried
everyone's obsessed with the lip peptides. I mean, that's, like, the new it girl thing. So
we're it girls, but we love
I like Summer
rare
Fridays.
beauty. And Summer Fridays. Also, Cass said, chiming in, listening only, you can get married anywhere, not where you live.
Yeah.
So someone would have to look up every single county.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I married on a border, had to make sure my license was in the county of the
Oh, wait, in the county of the
venue. Cass coming in with the marriage knowledge.
Okay.
Okay.
So clearly, Madison and I are not getting married.
Yeah, clearly we're nowhere near getting married anytime soon. Also, hi, Simple Flamingo. Hello. The other thing, too, that I thought was interesting, the bit about him hiring a lawyer who's helped the Kardashians.
Oh, yeah.
To your point about Haley. We've also now heard 2 or 3 reports about how Haley is kind of taken over managing his career now that Scooter Braun's out of the picture. Of course, she's going to hire someone from her network. She's super close to the Kardashians. It made complete sense to me.
Here's the thing with Haley. I think Haley gets a lot of unnecessary hate because of her relationship with Justin. And I think that, like, you know, you have to put into consideration that these people did not have normal lives growing up. So, like, her being, like, a petty, jealous ex is, like, think about, like, girls you hung out with in high school. Do you know what I mean? Like, that, like, they would do stupid stuff like that, and they didn't have access to social media. Do you know what I mean? But I think now.
But I think when you're on social media you're
I'm
Bieber, you need to be a little more aware of what you're doing.
I'm just saying context for, like, social maturity. Do you know what I mean? They didn't grow up normally, if you think about it.
No, I know, but
I think now that she's been married.
Sometimes I think Haley does. This is my problem with Haley Bieber and her social media activity is she'll do something petty, and I'm like, get it, girl. Be petty. Yeah. I love a petty queen.
If you're going to do it with your whole chest.
Do it with your whole chest. She does it, and then you have to also be prepared for what's going to come back at you.
Yes.
And then people come back at her, and then she's like, oh my God, everyone's so mean to me. Like, everyone's bullying me, and it's like.
No, if you're going to do it, do it.
If you're going to do it, do it.
That's fair.
So that's my only qualm with her.
Yes.
So, yes, she didn't grow up normally.
But
I get all that, but
that's
I'm just
why
like,
I think she sometimes is an immature, mean girl, because she just, like, you know, socially.
Yeah. Betty said, wasn't there some BS about the Kardashians stealing $1 million from him?
From Justin?
I saw that briefly, but I was like, there's literally no way. Like,
the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner
you know what I mean? That would be crazy. But don't forget, there were rumors about Kourtney and Justin for a period.
Oh, no, like, for sure, one of her kids is his.
Do not. I knew you were going to say that. That is a conspiracy theory I do not subscribe to. No. There are other people who think that too, but no way. Like, there is literally, that is Scott Disick's child. Okay, like, there has to be, no.
We need Jerry Springer to come out of retirement.
He passed away.
R.I.P. to a legend, honestly.
God. But no, I don't think that they stole anything from him. That would just be wild.
That would be crazy. But I'm saying, like, if that were to happen and they didn't want anyone to know about it, they could easily get that out of the press very quickly.
That is true. I will say also as well, again, I want to reiterate, I don't think Justin is going broke. I don't think Justin has no money in the bank. Like, obviously, he is still the Justin Bieber. And also, too, all he knows is that he has to literally get in the booth.
Yeah.
Do 3 things, and people will buy it.
Yeah, no, like I will buy it.
Yeah.
I am, with my credit card, like, I'm ready.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you know, he knows that that's what he has to do.
Yeah.
Nona, hi Nona. Also, Jelena is like you. She's a Justin Bieber girly.
Yeah.
And she said he has no reason to be poor.
No, literally.
And he won't be. Also, he's a father now. Like, he's going to make sure the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. For sure.
He has to. I mean, don't they want, like, a lot of kids?
He does. I don't know if Haley does,
Okay.
but you know. Regardless, they're gonna be fine. They are going to be fine. Okay, let's move on. And yeah, see, John, I'm with you. Rain has Scott's
No,
personality.
I don't think that's actually true. I think that would be like
No, there are other
crazy.
people who, anytime I bring up Rain or Justin and Courtney,
I'm
like
just
there are
like-
other people who are like, that's not Scott's baby.
I
that's
just always
Justin
get
Bieber's
the
baby.
conspiracy theory like TikToks, and so I've seen that out there before, and like
You do.
they compare like, you know, Rain's baby picture with like Justin's baby picture, and like
Mhm.
people can look similar. That's, you know, they doesn't mean they're related.
Crazy world, a lot of smells.
smells.
You know what I mean? Okay, let's go ahead. Fee Farrell said, what experience does Haley have to manage Justin's career? I think the experience is she's his wife and he trusts her and she has access to people who can guide her. Think of her contact. She's
No,
Haley
I
Bieber.
mean-
She wants to call someone and say, how do I do this? She
Yeah.
has the numbers. So
That's fair.
again, we'll see. Oh, Daisy said that kid looked just like Justin. George said Rain is a mini Justin Bieber, 100%.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. And she has her own business, correct, Miss Ace?
No, that's what
for
I'm saying. Like, Rode is extremely successful.
Mm-hmm. Jelena is also saying, where's the logic behind Haley B? You guys, I'm not saying I think it's a grand old idea. I'm just
You know what?
saying
Here's what we will say.
that's
She
what we got
is
going on for now.
Very supportive of him,
She is his number one fan.
and that is exactly what you need in a spouse.
1 million. We've been praising Spencer Pratt for doing this. And you know who manages Heidi? Spencer.
Pratt.
Yeah.
He's doing a pretty damn good job.
And he is doing. And what experience did Spencer Pratt have? Literally, probably less than Haley Bieber, to be honest.
Probably.
And
yeah.
he said, I saw today he's literally been messaging managers trying to get features for
No,
Heidi.
I think.
And Pitbull,
I mean,
I know.
Pitbull, I know, jumped at it, but I know he was also messaging Bad Bunny, right?
Yeah,
Bad Bunny's
he was
manager.
like, hey, Mr. Bad Bunny's manager, which can.
Mr. Bad Bunny.
And he said he's DM'd him 4 times. Like, could you imagine just literally Spencer Pratt?
I would
blowing up your
never. I
DMs?
would never let that message go
Unread.
unanswered.
No,
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
absolutely not.
Okay, let's go ahead and end with a little Taylor and Travis tea. Travis was on McAfee, right?
Pat McAfee.
So Travis Kelce was on the Pat McAfee show, which is like a big sportsman for the non-sports people. He is a big sportsman.
Yeah, no,
okay,
he is. I
he
just
is.
thought the sportsman was just.
He is a big sportsman. And he was giving Travis a hard time, like asking how he's feeling going into playoffs. And he was like,
Gave him, like, he made the joke of, like,
how do you feel being an old man?
Old man, because, you know.
Travis is
whatever.
well into his 30s. And Travis joked that he's feeling 22. And Pat was living for it. Started singing, talking about his experience at the Taylor show. Like, literally. Also, Chris said Pat is messy. Pat is messy. I was
He
actually thinking that today.
Stands Taylor and Travis
he
so much. I love it.
Stands Taylor and Travis.
His face when Travis was like, I'm feeling 22. He like knew this is getting clipped. Like this is
Like,
getting
he
clipped.
was like,
this
thank
is going
God,
all over
thank God.
The Taylor Stan accounts, like his face, his eyes popped up. He was so happy.
They literally bugged out of his head. Like, he could not have been happier that he made a Taylor reference. And then I like it because he got a little messy, too. He asked Travis if there's going to be a special aura present at the playoff games. And Travis is like, it's playoffs, baby. I will say Travis is good, too, at, like, not giving him too much, though. He gives him just enough, just a skosh.
Well, that's his lady. That's his girl. He's not going to hide it, remember?
That is true, but he's not going to give away too much.
No.
You know what I mean? Cousin said, I flipping love Pat McAfee and his show. It's what I watched daily last year when I had my surgery. Also, love you, girls.
Oh,
love you, cousin. Absolutely was living for this. And then also, too, Travis revealed that he has listened to some of the new music that Taylor's working on.
He tried not to reveal it.
He
but,
tried
like,
not to reveal it, but
semi-revealed
like
it.
Pat pushed him. He said something, Pat said something like, it'll be a happy day in my house
Yes.
when my household hears songs about you from Taylor.
Like about the fact that like she's experiencing like a good
Good
guy
guy,
and like
yeah.
has a great relationship. And yeah.
And Travis was like,
He said something to the point of like, oh yeah, it's really good, or it's gonna be really good.
It's gonna
And
be
so
really
then
good.
He was like, oh, have you heard anything?
And Travis was like, you know, I can't talk about that.
No, Travis, perfect. He goes, I listen to a lot of music.
Yeah, he said music's all around.
Yeah, music's all around.
So we're getting more Travis songs, which
Oh.
thank God, because The Alchemy and So High School is just not enough.
No.
You know, we need more. Obviously, excited to hear that we're going to see some Taylor content for the playoffs.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for the fits.
And her fits this season have been...
She's giving wags.
It's giving
wags.
It's giving Travis is a legs man. If you notice. Every fit is these tall, gorgeous boots. Mm-hmm. It's giving legs every single time. Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait for the playoff fits.
I can't wait for the playoff fits. I can't wait for the Super Bowl fits. It's going to be iconic, honestly.
We were starting to listen to Tortured Poets Department this morning. It's almost like we manifested some new Tavis tea.
We manifested Tavis tea, honestly. I'm just... Jelena's laughing at your comment. I truly am just living for every second of it. Hi, Shirley. She said, oh, cute sister live show. Yes. We have been having so much fun. I'm so happy that you came on for this happy hour hang.
Sorry, it is going to be a little messy.
That's what younger sisters are for. It is really cold in Kansas City. It's actually crazy, you guys. We've been obviously all of our family friends have been checking in on us from Kansas City, but it's crazy how half of the country is freezing and having some of the wildest snowstorms.
It's crazy.
And yet we obviously are on the opposite end. So it's insane. Unserious said Taylor found her Mr. Unserious. Oh. Yes. Oh my God. Definitely. I'm ready. I'm ready for them. I'm ready for you and Mr. Unserious and Taylor and Travis. And yes, for those of you who might have missed it, we did briefly touch on it earlier, but I'll say it one more time. The Mahomeses did welcome their third child, Golden Ray. Golden Ray Mahomes. She is here. Oh yes. Okay, Shirley.
It snowed in Albuquerque.
Shirley's in New Mexico. We always talk about chili in our
Shirley,
Instagram
go
DMs.
get some chili for me today.
Some green chili, red chili, a little Christmas. Fire and ice, literally, Cass. It's literally what's happening.
Climate change is real.
Jonna in Sweden. Oh, we want to go to Sweden.
That's literally next on my bucket list.
We want to go
Tokyo and then Switzerland.
No, she's in Sweden.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sweden. That's what I meant.
But we also want to do Italy now.
Yeah.
And we want to go back to Paris.
Yeah, we watched, what was that movie we watched last night? Conclave. Golden Globe. Did it win or did it not?
I think it was a winner. We've been trying to watch some more thoughtful movies. Not thoughtful, but like... I don't know, more critically acclaimed because we go towards the rom-com genre more, I would say.
I would say we've actually just been good about watching new movies because if Madison has the remote, we're watching the same thing we've seen 25 times.
That's called anxiety because then you know how it ends and you're not stressed. We
also, what was that scary? We watched Long Legs.
Oh.
2 thumbs down.
And she made us watch that.
Okay, but I thought it was going to be so good. It was so bad.
No.
It was so bad.
The other thing that we've been watching during this time where we're all forced in the house together is Real Housewives of Potomac. I've gotten Keely Shea on Real Housewives of Potomac. So for anyone who is looking for a new Housewives franchise and you like your same old franchises,
give Potomac a try.
You guys,
let me tell you.
12 out of 10. And on the most recent season that's airing now, one of the Chiefs players' girlfriends is part of the cast. And she's met Taylor Swift.
We were watching it at like 1 a.m. the other night, and we're sat watching Potomac, and she's like, "Oh, my man."
Well, we've been staying up till like 1 and 2 a.m. because we cannot stop looking at notifications for the fires.
She's like, "My man is in the NFL," and they're like, "Oh, what team?" And she's like, "The Kansas City Chiefs," and we're like, "Ah!" We literally freaked out. CJ woke up out of
We were like literally losing our minds, and then they're like, "Have you met Taylor Swift?" And she's like, "Yeah, I've met her a couple of times." We were like, "Oh
and
my
God." The girl was like, "We have to talk about this later."
Yeah.
So now we know Wendy is a Swiftie, basically.
Yes, which you love Wendy. So I'm just saying, if anyone's looking for a new reality show,
Potomac. Okay, wait. Is this when I can ask if anyone knows my TikTok lore? Okay, you guys.
Last thing. Because Keely Shea asked me if she could ask you guys this at the beginning, and I told her yes.
Because I need someone to talk to about this.
We'll sign off.
Has anyone seen the Ash Trevino lore on TikTok? Because it just came across my For You page like a couple weeks ago, and now I am getting nothing.
Just so you guys know, I had never heard of this when she mentioned
Ash
it.
Trevino
I have never heard of this before. Okay? Bex has heard of it.
Please.
I have never heard of this until today.
I I am just
Okay, Miss Jackie X is saying you got to send it in the group chat.
okay. I'll see if I can find something. But there is this girl who does like recaps of this Astro. Basically,
Tell them who Astrovino
Basically,
is
there's
because
this
I had no idea.
sector
For the
of-
millennials,
Okay,
this is not our feeds.
no, it's
okay.
Basically this like girl / this group of people who do nothing but
She's a woman.
yeah, she's a woman. Sorry, yeah, she's a woman.
Yeah.
And literally just goes TikTok live like all day long and is like
Oh, Love God also has.
okay
too.
She's like horribly messy, terrible with her children. Like CPS has been called, and she like is like talking on live to like these like 19-year-olds. It is,
And she's in her
Yes,
30s.
and
she's a creepy old lady.
she's from
That's
like
a
San
good accent.
Antonio, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'll put this in the members only chat because this has been taking over my life.
Hi, Gigi.
And it is the funniest, like, just lore that I have nothing to do with. But
So what
it's so
is what
entertaining.
is lore?
It's kind of just like the vibes. Like it's or like talking about like the Haley and Justin lore. Like it's just talking about like the overall. It's like how to describe
Okay.
a situation.
Okay.
Right? Like
Okay.
it's like a story.
It's
like,
a folklore. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like it's just like the story of, and it's
Okay.
encompassing everything that's going on basically.
Okay, lore is short for folklore.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Ace. Okay, got it.
But if anyone else has been on
Okay,
the
well now
Astro-
Keela Shay feels vindicated because she was talking to me about this morning,
It's a
and you
computer,
guys,
that
I was
was
literally
it.
on
She
my
was like-
computer and I was like, no, I have never heard of this before. Like, you guys, my TikTok feed is literally so bad. You know, like it's
Yeah,
like
Magic is
Disney.
weird thing.
It's Disney restaurant recommendations and like some celebrity stuff. Like I don't know. Like
yeah,
my feed,
backstory. Someone said backstory.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mine
That's fair.
mine is not Ashley Trevino. Like that's for sure. Like
Okay, I get
never
other
heard of
things
that.
than that, but I'm just like chronically online, and now I've gotten into this black hole, and I can't find my way out. So I just needed someone to like
Validate
that they've seen this, and they've had to sit with the brain rot that is
Ashley
Ashley
Trevino.
Trevino, yeah.
Yeah. And she does carry she did show me that she carries a Louis Vuitton duffel bag as a purse. Which
And
is
she's shorter than we are,
Yeah.
so like it looks, yeah.
So, anywho, well, now do you feel
Yes,
vindicated?
no, I feel so great. 'Cause
You
I was
knew someone
worried.
in the House of Hill,
I
and
was
you have
worried.
multiple people back you up.
Thank you. I was crazy.
we
thought
are-
I was going crazy.
We are one. We are one. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out on this happy hour hang at Sisters Edition. Shay, thanks for coming to
Of course.
hang out for happy hour hang. You guys, thank you. So, Maddie Shay, how do we feel about the TikTok
Wait,
ban?
am I crazy and thinking like it's just like not gonna happen?
I kind of was thinking that too, but I don't know. It's looking like it might.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I've seen it. I don't know if anyone's seen that there's like this new app called Neptune. Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
That's what I think is the American replacement of TikTok, but it's just in beta
Oh,
right
yes,
now. So like I
yes.
know it's not great, but like I don't know. We saw a TikTok that was like, I can't believe I'm sitting here on my Chinese app, in my Chinese bedding,
Yeah.
on my Chinese
Chinese-
bed. But they like just I've seen a lot of funny memes come out of the fact of that
Yeah.
TikTok is going away.
We
but
do love a meme, you know what I mean?
I just don't think it's actually gonna go anywhere. I don't
Okay,
know.
some people are saying the replacement's going to be Lemonade. I've heard of Lemonade.
Lemonade?
I've heard it wasn't going to be. You guys, I really feel like it's 50-50. I've seen 50-50 on whether or not it's going to go. For me, I'm like, if it goes, it goes. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. I do not condone the fact that like
You spend hours on there.
Okay, don't out me. But I definitely don't condone the privacy issue with TikTok because
Right.
basically what they're allowed to do is like watch everything that you search and type into your phone if you
Mm-hmm.
have TikTok downloaded, which like that's messed up. I don't support that. But like this has generated so much income for people in the United States.
That's what sucks. But
I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't know.
I don't think
Even if it goes
for them
away-
it's a matter of national security. That's going to trump.
yeah. And with Miss Jackie X, all apps do that. Like
Like,
all
yeah.
apps.
Oh, you guys, I think about that all the time. Like, I think about all the things that I click accept all cookies for.
That's not good. You need to clean out your.
I
cookies.
know. Like, It's bad. I think about that all the time.
here's the
Sometimes
thing.
when I have my insomnia, I'm like,
Even
of all
if
the
it
things I
goes,
accepted all
even if it
cookies for
goes
today.
away, there's something's gonna get replaced. Like it's just a matter of time.
Which I will say I wouldn't be that mad about, because then it would give some people like a starting ground to do
Perfect.
other
I'll
things.
become an influencer.
I also think we let some people get TikTok famous who should not be TikTok
Agreed.
famous. And you and I talk about that all the time. Like sometimes we let some people get famous that should not have platforms. So maybe I've been saying last year was going to be a cleansing year. Maybe 2025 is carrying over.
I think it already. Oh,
is that better? I feel like it got really dark in here.
Dark in here.
But I feel like it's just going to continue to be
personal.
Yeah, literally. I just feel like there are some people who, you know.
I think the problem with TikTok and why it probably should get banned is like age of people on there and like things that they post that are not very age appropriate.
Like Ashley.
Like literally like Ashley. And it's just like, that is what, you know, I mean, that's social media in general, but I feel like TikTok has really allowed for that stuff to kind of slip through the cracks.
Oh, Miss Blythe, which she uses her husband's account, but she said, "Are you talking about Ash Santos?" Yes. See, a lot of people kill O'Shea. Also, Robert, thank you so much. I'm glad y'all are safe, and I hope y'all stay safe, and I hope things turn around for the better in California. I've been praying every day. Robert, thank you so much. And Robert's close. He's in Arizona. So thank you so much, Robert.
That's
I appreciate it so much. You guys, my nails are still shambly.
I know. I need to go get these. Are still from Christmas.
Unserious that I want to become so stable that I can send you $1,000.
So nice.
Unserious, thank you so much. And thank you for giving us the tea about the leaked Ariana tracks. Shay's definitely going to go look that up as soon as we're done. Also, Juliet said Potomac Team Wendy.
You guys.
Shay is obsessed.
I am obsessed
Juliet.
with Wendy. The fits.
Her fits, her looks, her family. Her family is amazing.
Learning about Nigerian culture has literally been.
And they actually have real conversations on Potomac. Like, it's not just all petty drama.
No, I'm obsessed.
They do fight, but
like, all of the women on there are sickling stunning. Like, they are so beautiful. It's like their fits, the skin, the body, like everything is giving.
Except Mia is messy this season. For anyone who's watching, messy Mia.
Yeah.
But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was so much fun. You really actually like distracted us for over an hour.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for this. Please continue to send all of the positive thoughts, prayers, and vibes to California. Thank you to our first responders. Thank you for people at the animal shelters. Everything. They are just really, really amazing. I have no words. And hopefully the winds are not as bad as they're predicting. We're in a red flag warning again. They are saying they're going to be really bad. That's why we're sticking together as a fam. And yeah, you guys, so just continue to send all the vibes. We are sending all of our positive vibes to everyone who's cold right now and experiencing a snowstorm. I hope y'all stay warm, stay safe. We will get through this.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for all of your positive messages in the chat. I'm seeing them all. It really means more than you know that you're always checking on not only me and my fam, but everyone here in California. So we love you guys so much. Shout out to our after watchers. Shout out to all the members. You guys, please, please, please consider joining the House of Hill membership. It really is so much fun. Members, we'll have our members only live tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time. Happy hour hang on Wednesday at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.